Good afternoon, ma'am and classmates. I am the leader of Group 3. I am Karla, Amor, and Sescar. Together with my group members, we are here to present our case study of Ogyon Microfinance Foundation Incorporated. Chapter 1 is the background of the company.
Ang pag-uswag naton ari sa Ogyon. The head office of Ogyon is in the second floor, Benete Building, sa Roca City, Capiz. Ogyon Microfinance Foundation Incorporated was established by retired Colonel Eduardo Red Capunan Jr. and his wife Elsa on June 23, 1995. It was registered on the same day as a non-stock, non-profit, non-government in the Philippines SEC.
The person behind this Ogyon Microfinance Foundation Incorporated is Eduardo Red Capunan Jr., the newly designated ambassador of Myanmar. Was elected as the best choice among all the candidates. To know more about Red Capunan, over 28 years of his term, he built successful management and leadership with a good reputation in facing challenges.
The mission of Ogyon Microfinance Foundation Incorporated is to provide services to the people of urban and rural communities around the world. To support poor men and women improve their way of life, this program helps to empower individuals. Next is the vision, a microfinance non-government organization that aims to help poor individuals to improve their quality of life through service excellence. And last is the values. The people of this company are God-centered, their services are excellent, and they build teamwork, and they have integrity.
Chapter 2, the financial performance of the company. So you can determine from the graph the difference in the financial performance of Ogyon before and during the pandemic. So before the pandemic, they do not have missed any payments. They collected 100% of the money borrowed. And the estimated collection every month before the pandemic is more than 800,000 pesos. During the years of pandemic, they lose a lot of money. Since we choose the branch of Ogyon in Malay, most of their customers are employees in Boracay, Malay, Aklan that are highly affected by this pandemic. As we all know, the island stops accepting tourists, and losing their jobs and businesses on the island has a large impact on the Ogyon's financial system. Also, the government announced that lending companies and other businesses should not force the individuals to pay because they are now suffering from this virus. In the first year of pandemic, Ogyon stops the collections because of some restrictions and ongoing lockdowns. But later on, they are now back with their operations, and little by little, they are now catching up. But still, they do not force the individuals to pay them. And there are more than 60% collected money every week, unlike before. And the estimated value is 300,000 pesos. So maybe after a few more months, if it will go back to normal, they can have an outstanding performance just like before.
The chapter 3 is the credit collection management. These are the requirements of Ogyon Microfinance Foundation Incorporated. Qualification, enterprising poor men and women from 18 to 64 years old. Services. First is the individual loan. Under the individual loan is the kabulig alalay. Minimum is 16,000 pesos and then the maximum is 30,000 pesos. 6 months or 25 weeks to pay. Payments are done weekly or semi-monthly or monthly. The 4.59% given is, for example, the 4.59% of 16,000 is 734.4 and 4.59% of 30,000 is 1,377, and that would be the amount the individual should pay weekly or semi-monthly or monthly within 6 months or 25 weeks. And the kabulig uswag, minimum is 31,000 and the maximum is 50,000 pesos. 3 to 10 months to pay. Payments are done weekly or semi-monthly or monthly. The 4.99% given, for example, the 4.99% of 31,000 is 1,546.9 and the 4.99% of 50,000 is 2,495. And that would be the amount the individual should pay weekly or semi-monthly or monthly within 3 to 10 months. Next is the kabulig asenso. Minimum is 51,000, maximum is 100,000, 3 to 10 months to pay. Payments are done weekly or semi-monthly or monthly. The 3.7% given is, for example, the 51,000. The 3.7% of 51,000 is 1,887 and the 3.7% of 100,000 is 3,700. That would be the amount the individual should pay weekly, semi-monthly, or monthly within 3 to 10 months. Next is, or the last is the kabulig todo asenso. The minimum is 101,000 and the maximum is 300,000. Payments are done semi-monthly or monthly only. The 3% given is, for example, the 3% of 101,000 is 3,030 and then the 3% of 300,000 is 9,000. That would be the amount the individual should pay semi-monthly or monthly. The next services is the life insurance or the new ACAP benefits. Benefits amount is in Philippine peso. This would be the amount that will receive if something happens to the person insured. In the rule, the borrower cannot pay the loan. The given co-maker is the one who is responsible for the payment. That would be the end of our presentation. Thank you guys for listening.